Hi. Now, India and China has reached a historical agreement on border patrolling along LAC, line of actual control, and this will lead to a 2020 or 2020 situation in which, or due to which, de-escalation will be there at the border between both the countries, and the warming of relationship between India and China will take place. Now the timing of this is very important, as just before, and I'm using the word very purposefully, just before the Kazan BRICS session 2024, this thing has been announced. So it shows a lot of geopolitical aspects, and this also shows the rise of the global south, because I have been constantly talking since some time that if India and China can come together and Russia and BRICS countries, other BRICS countries like Iran joins, then this is the part of the world with population, demographics, with food, with energy, with minerals. So actual commodity is here, and not just a dollar which is not being packed with anything, including gold or commodity, nothing. So, one on one side there is a system which is backed with nothing, and another side these are the countries which with actual human resource and commodity. And I think now this BRICS 2024 session in Kazan will be very important, both geopolitically as well as geo-economically. And if there are more breakthrough between these two countries, the power dynamics in the region and worldwide will change. I also look it in another manner, that since this time the presidency of BRICS is with Russia, and Putin is taking a lot of interest in BRICS, and in BRICS led geopolitics and geoeconomics. So, on the background, in the background, Russia and Russians must have worked a lot to facilitate communication between India and China. And just some days back, last month we saw when NSA of India, Mr. Ajit Doval, they was there in Russia, and there he met Vladimir Putin, but he also met Wang He, who is the foreign minister of China, and other meetings were also there between Indians and Chinese, and these all things led to these events. Furthermore, India has shown its strength since 2020. India was saying just one thing constantly: state of quo ante. So that statu quo which was there in 2020 is now going to be established. And I also look it in another manner. Since United States of America is engaged, or I will use the word purposefully, is boggled down in Ukraine and in Middle East, it is investing a lot of its political capital, its resources, its military resources. So this might be the ideal time for China to get back, or to get the control of Taiwan, because if you look at the geopolitical conditions right now, already US is there in Ukraine, it is there with Israel. Can United States of America afford another war in the Indo-Pacific? And you will get the answer: no, they cannot. And and some time back, some days back, it was Xi Jinping who said that be ready for war. He said this to the Chinese military. Previously also he has been calling these things, but he used to say that they should always be ready for war. But this time he said be ready for war. So these things also speaks a lot. But whatever has happened, it is actually historical, and this will lead to a global shift in power dynamics, and this is a big blow to western led world order. And West will also understand that whatever they were doing with India in past 15 days, I was constantly telling you guys that this is because they want to disrupt BRICS. Whatever Justin Trudeau or his foreign minister, what's her name, Melanie Jolie or FBI or Matthew Miller, they were saying all these things against India. They were working against India. That was to disrupt actually BRICS. They might not be wanting that the Modi ji should go to Kazan, but he is going. So there was, I think, a lot of pressure on India, but India resisted and showed that we are people with a spine and we are not afraid of you. Thank you.